Hey lifers, how you doing this week? Hope you're doing great. I am just enjoying the week and getting things done. Hope you are too. Hey, I know that boy, things just keep going and going in 2020. I don't know about you. It's kind of like this "what's going to happen next" type thing with so many things that have gone on and the different life-shaking, things that have occurred. But you know what? God's still in control. I hope you feel that. I hope you know that this is not a surprise to him. He didn't hit 2020 with a bunch of encouragement and then everything go crazy and have him say, oh, didn't see that coming. That's the beauty of serving God, isn't it? That he already knows. And if he already knows, then he's already provided. Whether it's the spiritual strength that we need, the emotional strength, or financial strength, or whatever it is that you need, he already knows, and he's already there. And I've been thinking about this subject as we talk about finances on Sunday mornings. And I know for a lot of you that the whole conversation about finances is sensitive, and that maybe you've not yet stepped out in faith to, practice the tithe or practice extra giving, and you just really can't, see how that's all going to work and how it can function. But let me just remind you that there is a life and there is an abundance that is beyond what you know. And I remember a few years ago, it's a bunch of years ago now, that remember that Carly Rae Jepsen song, Call Me Maybe? I know, goofy song, silly. There's a line in there that always struck me, and it said, before you came into my life, I missed you so bad. Okay, what does that mean? It's strange, right? How did you miss somebody so bad before they came into your life? And what the line is trying to say is that you don't know what you're missing before that new thing comes. You see, a lot of our Christian lives are that way. We're managing life, we're doing what we know how to do, we've kind of got our hand around it. But until we really release everything into God's control, we really haven't yet experienced a new normal. And it's almost like, God, until I surrendered everything into your hands, I missed it so bad that I didn't know how good and how adventurous and how awesome it is to depend on God for everything. So I really want to challenge each one of us to take that extra step. Trust him. He's our loving Father. He is so desirous for us to just leap into his arms and to allow him to carry us. And I remember when my kids were little, and I'd ask them to jump off the side of the pool into the water where I was standing, and they were scared at first. They didn't want to jump because they weren't quite sure, I was going to catch them. But after they did it once, twice, then it was a party. That they missed that understanding of exhilaration to just throw themselves off and know they were going to be safe. We can do that with God. So with our finances, I hope that you'll take that step. Now there's going to be a couple of opportunities for you to practice that. Not only in the everyday tithe, of course, but in September is our missions emphasis. Now we've shifted it from February to September for a couple of reasons that I don't really need to go into right now, but it's just better for our calendar and preaching schedule and stuff. So that brings us to a couple of weeks. We'll be renewing our missions pledges. And I'd like to ask you if you've already made a pledge to either just renew it for the next 12 months, or if you feel that God's giving you an extra dose of faith to up that pledge. Not that there is this tremendous need with missions. We are very healthy, but I'm always concerned not about the product and the end result, but about your process and about your heart and how you develop that muscle of generosity. If you've not yet made a missions pledge, maybe you weren't part of the church then, back in February, or you just didn't make one, I want to just spur you on. Take the chance. You can trust him. And one of the greatest ways for your finances to be healthy is to be generous. Coming in November, now I know I'm 2 months out on this thing, but we will be doing a one day to feed the world offering for Convoy of Hope, our partner in disaster relief and children's feeding and so on. And they've been doing an awesome job during this pandemic, feeding over 75 million meals through Convoy of Hope. And it's just an awesome thing. So be prepared to share in that offering when it comes. One more thing I want to give you before I sign off. And that is this. It's one thing to give our finances. It's another thing to give our time. I know for me, it's a lot easier for me to write a check than it is for me to give extra time. My time is really valuable, or I'm very generous with my money. But time is precious. We have a need at the church that will require time from someone who has the desire or has special skill, and that is in our tech department. On Sunday mornings when you watch the live stream, those slides go up, the videos change, and all that tech part that happens. We're running a little thin on our volunteers in that area, and I'd like to just put that bit of info in your mind and heart. Maybe you have some skill in that area, or maybe you don't have any skill, but you'd like to learn. We can teach you, and it's not something that's beyond anybody really to learn it. So if you'd like to be involved in that area, or you're at least interested, go ahead and shoot myself or Pastor Sean an email. Send it to me, it might be easier, gregw@alagonline.com, and I can help you just get fit in, okay? We'd love that. So anyway, I look forward to teaching you on Sunday. I'm going to teach about faith and giving, and you don't want to miss this one. This is going to wrap our whole series up. So, God bless you, and I sure look forward to teaching you on Sunday.